Straight Fire Mew Mew!
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Voltron Legendary Defender, Legendary Red Lion. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up top here we have the Legendary Defender himself, Fire Magma Beam, Legendary Red Lion, Form 16-inch Voltron when you combine all 5 lions. Warning! This is a show on Netflix. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots. Hey, look, it's Keith. And again, if you collect all 5 lions, you can form Voltron. And that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have the legendary Red Lion, Keith's lion. And let's get in close here on that liony noggin. And you can see the paintwork is actually pretty good on my Red Lion. Pretty good. You got the yellow eyes there, nice black outline. Looks pretty nice and crisp for the most part. Pretty good. Got a little black nose. Some black there on the bottom jaw. You got some black around the cheeks there. Got some silver paint for the ears and on the forehead. And going down the legs, got a little bit of detailing. And nice red paws, which are made of that soft plastic. You can see the claws just all rubbery-like. And going down the body, it's got a nice red and black motif, a little bit of silver. And the joint here for combined mode. And down the hind legs, get a little bit of blue in there with some silver. And again, you have these soft paws right there. You got some yellow there on his butts. And the tail is made of that soft rubbery material. And you get some nice red and light blue on the tip of the tail. Well, there you go. Articulation-wise, the head can rotate. There is no upward or downward movement. You just get rotation, so you can do that. That's weird. That's awkward. But hey, you can do it if you want to. The mouth, as usual, is spring-loaded. So you can chomp, 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 chomp. 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 You can do that. He does have a little cannon molded in there. They actually did paint the inside of his mouth a little bit. Not all the way, but a little bit at least. And the front legs can move up that much. They can move back that much. You have nice ratcheting joints right there for that much forward movement. That much backward movement. And the front paws can move up that far and can move back that far. On that nice clickety-clackety joint. You do have rotation in the center portion of the body for combined modes. You get a nice ratcheting rotation there, as well as that joint right there. Nice clickety-clackety joints. And the hind legs can do a full 360 on that nice ratchet. And you have a joint right here, which collapses all the way in for transformation and can come out that far. And you have this joint right here, which goes that far forward, that far back, and the rear paws can move up that far and move back that far. They're not on the same clickety-clackety joint as everything else. It's a soft ratchet. You can see the indents there. It's a very soft ratchet. You can just feel the indents as you go. It just kind of thoop, 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 thoop. It thoops a lot. Just a lot of thoopage. And the tail you can't really do much with as far as posability goes. You can just kind of rotate it around. That's pretty much it. So, there you go for the posability of the Red Lion. Of course, he does include accessories. He does include his weapon right here. The big magma beam laser cannon thingy of murder justice. And you can see, just done in red with some blue and some silver paint up top. And you do get a projectile for it. Little transclearant missile, which should be red since it is supposed to be magma, you know, fiery stuff. Shouldn't be blue, should be red, but hey, whatever. So you just insert the projectile in and you just push the button up top and boop, and it shoots with a decent amount of force. It doesn't shoot super far, but it shoots and it just slid off the table, but whatever. And you can plug the gun on the top of the red lion, that port right there. So you can plug that in, and you can rotate it. So you can shoot in any direction, shoot behind him, do whatever you want. And there you go. He does include the little speeder, like all the others do, which again is just made of that, soft, rubbery material. And it has some red paint on it and some blue paint on it. And you can see Keith in there. Of course, Keith himself is not painted at all. But hey, still cool. Nice little speeder. Again, I like these things just because it gives you a nice sense of scale. As far as how big the lions are in comparison to the pilots. So I do enjoy that. And, of course, he can store inside the lion. You just open up the panel here on the belly. And it has a little outline molded in there, so you know which way it's supposed to go. And you just plug that in there, and just push that into the clip, close it up, and there you go. Now you have Keith inside the red lion. And he does also include one more accessory. He comes with a piece of Voltron's sword, which, as you can see, is done in a transparent blue plastic and just painted with some black and some yellow. I got a little bit of a paint chip right there. Not well. But yeah, this is a part of the sword. The green lion comes with the other part. But yeah, it comes with a piece of the sword. He can hold it in his mouth if you want him to. Just open it up and there you go. You can hold the sword. There you go. You can do that. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. There you go. Release! Release! There we go. So, there you have that. And just for comparison, let's bring in the yellow lion. And we'll bring in the blue lion. And you can see how the team is shaping up thus far. There you go. And for being, a leg lion and an arm lion, it's actually not that much smaller, as you can see. They are still pretty much the same size, which is nice. I do appreciate that. So, there you have the red lion with the other two. So there you go, and there you go, and that is pretty much it for the red lion. Again, we'll get into how to get all these guys into combined mode once we actually get to forming Voltron. But yeah, very nicely done. Definitely, this one has the best paint of the ones that I've opened so far. But yeah, I'm liking these. These are very nice, very nicely done. Like I said, just the paintwork could be a little bit better on some of these, but all in all, though, they're very nice. They feel very sturdy, nice and solid, nice and clickety-clackety. I'm digging them. I'm digging them very much. So, there you go. So, if you would like a Red Lion or any other Voltron toys, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Voltron playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Voltron Legendary Defender, Legendary Red Lion, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face! Oh, man. Is it too early to look into retirement? Seriously. Oh. Hey, Wave! I got one! I tamed one! I'm riding one! Ah! I lost one!